Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting returns in the automotive world. The 2025 Ford F100 Pickup. This truck blends classic heritage with modern innovation, and it's turning a lot of heads for good reason. If you're curious about how Ford has managed to bring back such an iconic nameplate in a contemporary package, stick around because we'll be breaking down everything from its looks and feel to how it drives, what it offers inside, and whether it's worth your money. The first thing you notice when you walk up to the F100 is the front end. Ford has clearly paid tribute to the original F100 with a squared-off grille design, upright stance, and retro-inspired details. The headlights are sleek LED units that stretch into the grille, giving it a modern yet nostalgic look. The bumper sits tall and rugged, and the clean body lines suggest that this truck is designed to bridge utility and style. The front definitely screams classic pickup DNA, but reimagined for today's driver. Looking at the truck from the side, you see proportions that honor the F100's heritage while adding some modern refinements. The wheel arches are pronounced, but not exaggerated, filled by bold alloy wheels that vary depending on trim. The belt line is kept simple, emphasizing a timeless design instead of the overly sculpted look that many modern trucks have. It's slightly more compact compared to Ford's F-150, making it easier to maneuver without losing that tough pickup stance. The mix of retro cues with present-day aerodynamics makes the side profile one of its strongest points at the back. Ford has once again chosen simplicity. The tailgate is stamped with F100 lettering, a clear nod to the vintage models. Slim LED tail lamps frame the rear end and add a touch of modern sophistication. The bumper integrates practical steps for easier bed access, and the bed itself is available in multiple sizes depending on configuration. Overall, the rear styling perfectly balances functionality with a clean, classic look that makes it stand out in a world of overly flashy tailgate designs. Inside the cabin, Ford has created an environment that feels both nostalgic and high-tech. The dashboard layout has a boxy, retro-inspired feel, but it's filled with the latest digital technology. A large central touchscreen controls Ford's sync system, offering wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The digital gauge cluster is crisp and customizable, yet it still manages to echo some of the old-school design language. Materials are well chosen, with soft-touch plastics, premium leather options, and sustainable trims depending on the package. Seating comfort is excellent, with supportive cushions and plenty of room for passengers both in the front and the rear. It feels like a truck that doesn't forget its roots but still gives you the convenience of a modern, daily driver. Performance is one of the most talked about aspects of the 2025 F100 because Ford has chosen to offer it with multiple powertrain options. At the entry level, you'll likely see a turbocharged four-cylinder for efficiency and everyday usability. Higher trims bring in a hybrid powertrain for those who want a balance between torque and fuel economy. And for enthusiasts, Ford is offering a fully electric variant, borrowing technology from the F-150 Lightning but packaged in a smaller, lighter frame. This gives the F100 impressive acceleration, smooth torque delivery, and the ability to tow and haul without breaking a sweat. Ride quality feels more refined than you'd expect from a traditional pickup, with suspension tuned for both comfort and control. Whether you want a workhorse or a stylish urban cruiser, the F100 seems ready to cover both bases. When it comes to pricing, Ford has been strategic. The F100 enters the market at a more accessible point compared to the F150, aiming at buyers who want pickup practicality without the oversized footprint or heavy price tag. The starting price is competitive with mid-size trucks, but with the added appeal of retro styling and Ford's trusted engineering. As you climb trims and add advanced features like the electric drivetrain or premium interior finishes, the price Does rise significantly, but it still remains well-positioned in its segment. Ford has clearly tried to balance affordability with innovation, and that makes the F100 appealing to a wide range of buyers. If you're considering the 2025 Ford F100, here's what I'd suggest. You love retro styling and want a truck that turns heads without being overbearing in size. This is an excellent option. The hybrid and electric models make it forward-thinking and future-ready, while the base models keep it approachable for those who just want a dependable pickup. The interior feels like a sweet spot between modern convenience and classic simplicity, which many people will appreciate. On the other hand, if you need maximum towing or heavy-duty capability, you'll probably still want to look at the F150 or Super Duty lineup. But for most buyers, the F100 is a smart balance of practicality, style, and new age performance. And that brings us to the end of this in-depth review of the 2025 Ford F100 Pickup. It's a truck that brings back a legend in a way that feels authentic yet fresh, giving buyers something different in a crowded market. Let me know what you think about this return of the F10. Would you buy it over the F-150 or Ranger? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.